Hey, 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 you. Yeah, you. Yeah, that's right, you. Yeah. Tonight, I guess I better go ahead and start the show. But my friend's not here yet. I'm gonna wait until he shows up and see if he wants to come on in. But unfortunately, he's busy with real life stuff, so I can't hold it against him. I guess I should talk about some interesting news that happened. I know that most people are talking about the situations that are happening right now. Now, there's some things that are happening that can be expressed with sadness, and some can be expressed with good news. So tonight, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this stuff uh, because everybody's like trying to tell me a lot of things that are happening. I know that most people are excited about a lot of things because this is what's going to go down. So here's the thing I'm going to say, guys. This is nothing new. This is probably news that you already heard. So tonight I'm going to go ahead and talk about this and see what you guys think. I know that most people don't appreciate the content that I create because they think it's boring. And I understand why. They don't like it. It's not something entertaining. But tonight I'm going to go ahead and entertain you people. Sorry. Had to get some water in there. So, this is what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this because everyone is talking about, yes, the Gundam Metaverse. And here's the plot line to this. This is what it says. The story. The new internet service has been born in the world of Gunpla within the Metaverse realm. The user can control their own avatar, interact with other users, play Gunpla battle, and purchase actual Gunpla. Ryo Hojo, a boy who has divided into the new dived into the new world, studying Gunpla building techniques in the real world with Sira Yusuke, Yurta Tokosaki, for whatever. I can't really pronounce it right, but we'll Yutus Sky. Yutoro Sky. If I can't pronounce it, I apologize. Absorbing Gunpla battle know how from Mask Lady in the metaverse world. He has been honoring his skills day by day after his competing his own original Gunpla, the Law Gundam. Rio happens to encounter some past champions of Gunpla battle in the metaverse realm. Now you can see right here, this is the website. I'm just looking it up because a lot of people don't realize it. I'm just looking at the news right now because this is kind of interesting. That's Rio Pojano. Now, the next character that they have, the boy who lives in Hawaii, loves Gunpla. He is interested in Japanese culture, samurai ninja stuff. So, this is his name, Hojo. So, he's a guy who basically looks like he's a Naruto character. No joke, you can tell right here. Like, I guess they kind of got inspired by Naruto and decided to make a Naruto inspired outfit out of this whole thing. Yeah, and I'm not joking. This is what they're doing. By the looks of it, the character design of this character. Water, because I'm trying to drink some water today. How's it going? Well, I'm looking at this metaverse Gundam thing. If you guys are wondering, I'm just discussing this, and you can go ahead and go on the chat and say something if you want to. If not, you can leave. Yeah, I'm just talking about this because this is something that is interesting to me. I know that most people don't find this interesting because it's not entertaining. It's not something I would talk about, but it's something to do to talk about it. So I might just switch out outfits. Here we go. This is so funny. This is so funny. There we go. So what do you think? Does it work? I don't know. But anyways, this is what I've been doing for a while. Might as well just switch out outfits. So this is kind of what you would expect. It's not something I would do, but then again, I might as well go with another outfit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. If that doesn't feel right for you guys, how about this one? How about this one, huh? I could switch it out for you guys. Here we go. How about this? Bam. There we go. There we go. Syria Utrusuki works at a neighborhood hobby shop, but she dresses up like teaches Gunpla classes. She sometimes appears in goofy, like when she's even puts herself up at the classroom. After Rio begged her, she became the boys' mentor for Gunpla building. There are rumors that she used to be a famous builder. Masked Lady, Rio's Gunpla battle mentor existing in the metaverse. Her skills are first rate. She also so rigorous she never goes easy on practice battles. So this is the Lai Gundam, which is like another version of the RX2, but the only difference is this thing actually has a lot of interesting weapons. Looks like it has like an extended staff or an axe by the looks of it. But it's probably inspired by Hawaiian, weaponry by the looks of it. Because I recognize that. I forgot what it's called though. Because it looks interesting though by the looks of this mecha. Because according to this is what it says. The piece of Gunpla which Rio built using entry grade RX-78 as a base, customizing it according to the Japanese spirit, it is understood by the boy that grew up in the Aloha State, and Lagun, as his name means, the sun in Hawaii. Even though he was the first timer, the machine was miraculously finished it through repeat. But it's kind of interesting though. I never thought this thing through, but you can tell by the backside of it. There's the beam saber weaponry looks like they changed a little bit. Looks like that's gonna be an axe. That's gonna be probably a long extension sword. Let's see what else. The shield here, by the looks of it, looks kind of different, but smaller. But it will work. Repeated trial and error. Rio Sunny admiration towards Gunpla battles incorporated in it. So they did do a preview of it, but they're also selling the model kits that are going to be appearing in the series, which I think is kind of cool though. By the looks of the end, like you can see right here, the Law Gundam will be priced at 1,000 yen plus tax. It's going to be released in October. The series is actually going to be released in October, and this is what you're going to probably be seeing. The Gundam Diver Arc, Platoon Gundam, Shining Burning Gundam. I want to see these things. I'm kind of a bit curious. Yo, checking out the Gundam. Yeah, I'm checking them out. That's what I'm doing. You want to come in, man, and discuss this? You're welcome to come in, man. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, though. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks kind of cool by the looks of it. Because you can see right here that they're trying to, you can see, wow. I gotta see, I wish I could see it up close. I gotta see this. I gotta see this up close by the looks of it. Because this is kind of cool. This thing has a freaking like beam. This is the thing that they're selling, but they're selling it at the store right now. This is probably the USA uh, model hobby store, but you can look right here. This is the mobile suit itself.
What up?
Hey, buddy, you got to see this. Holy hell, this thing has like beam, like it has like a beam. Like
Dude,
this,
that thing looks like a beam katana.
yeah,
I'm already loving the look of the Shin Building Gundam, not gonna
yeah,
lie. Like,
yeah. It's the Shin Burning Gundam is actually pretty cool,
yeah,
cause
it's basically giving me serious Veltal vibes, not gonna lie.
yeah, yeah, cause you can see right here the transformation of it to the shield. Like it has like this big ass like beam looking protection shield thing. But the funny thing, it's like this is a 144 scale, and it's It's 26.99.
Reasonably priced.
Yeah, reasonably priced. But this series hasn't been out yet, correct? It's gonna be coming out in October of this year. Let's
So
see.
basically, the same time that G Witch premiered last year.
Yeah. Let me see. What else is there? What is this one?
Speaking of G Witch, how you enjoying it so far?
I actually like it so far. It's getting a little bit interesting and dark, might say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's it's all right, but
It's but you could
there's
tell they were pulling another Utana out of their ass on that one because they knew that.
basically my main issue with G Witch, that and the Shubies coming into Gundam because of G Witch. Like, hey, can we stop with the fucking thirsty sword lesbian bullshit for God's sakes?
I can agree with you on that, but unfortunately, that's what attracts anime fans these days. I know, like any day of the week, they want to do that. Like, I admit, I did like Utena. It was actually a great series to watch. Even
Yeah,
I watched the movie too, but
yeah,
the movie was kind of like the Cars. Car ending was weird, but it was funny. But
yeah. But at the same time, I like I like G Witch. It's all right.
yeah, G Witch is okay because it's done by the guy who did Mobile Suit Gundam MS-18, but he also did Utena as well, which was a
Wait a
big
minute.
surprise.
Don't Mobile Suit Gundam
Yeah,
8th Mobile Suit Team?
yeah,
You mean
the
that
writer,
dude?
the writer,
Oh, okay.
the writer.
So, so of course there's genuine quality. Like,
Yeah,
definitely like in the Ghoul episode where he's basically on Earth and basically witnesses the brutality of war where children get mauled and
yeah.
mulched.
That's why I think that's
Yeah,
why he decided to come back and fight.
yeah, that's basically the best episode of the season because it basically shows best dude's character arc.
Yep. And I felt bad for him because he was at first I thought he was just an arrogant prick,
Yeah,
and then he changed after he saw everything that happened to him. Is he killed his father by
yeah,
accident? But
that's gotta be a raw deal.
yeah, and especially like it's kind of sad. Like she's basically being hypocritical about this whole thing.
Yeah, and then of course there's people calling Soletta and Mary Sue, which I kind of agree with, and yet sort of don't, because good lord, she is always on top, at least until the last episode, and where Jewel basically finally came out on top, mostly because
Yeah.
of Mjolnir being a total cunt bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's like, I don't want to hang out with a killer, so I'm gonna go with him. But he killed his father.
Uh, Word!
Yeah. So that kind of gets to the point that the irony of it, she would rather be with the guy who killed her father.
Although, to be fair, on Ghoul's part, that was more an accident.
I know. It was more of an accident, but it was like he had to fight his father because he didn't know his father was was the one that was going after him, and his father didn't know who he was either because he didn't know that his son was escaping from a situation. But it's like, mm,
Yeah, like even though Ghoul's dad was kind of a jerk to him,
yeah,
yeah, you gotta feel bad for both him and the father.
yeah, because they kind of were having a problem because they wanted to they because he wanted her to win wanted him to win the competition, but he lost because he was champion to marry what's her name,
Mjolnir.
Myrne, and Myrne basically was didn't want at first she didn't want him, but she realized like I get what where she's trying to do, but it's kind of sad that Myrne betrayed her.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm definitely wondering what next episode brings. Like, how's Soletta gonna cope with that? Like,
Well, you know that like in Utena, you know how that duel happened, and then she came back to it. She starts to get like in Utena, she was very lost on the loss, and then someone tried to snap her out of it. I don't know who it was, but Mercury that she told her the truth that hey, you need to come back and try to fight back, and she did, which the writer's probably going to pull that off with an arc that would probably be like she's just suffering, she's just trying to make it through the day. But it's
and I'm
kind of but
also
I understand why Marina did this because she kind of felt sorry for Serena
yeah.
because of the fact that she was the only one that survived the experiment, which she became the Gundam itself.
Oh yeah, Eri.
Yeah,
Like, poor gal got the rough end of the stick.
yeah.
Which I'm also interested in what Quite Zero is gonna be all about. Like, is this gonna be a genocide? Like, is this gonna be something like more akin to End of Evangelion, like where instead of all souls becoming an protoplasmic plasmic tang,
You never know.
people
The,
just
the,
become
they, they might
people just
just do something.
start data.
They might just do something crazy because you remember they basically wanted to make a story that would attract people, and it did. And they wanted to attract like the newer fans into the whole Gundam universe, but they
Yeah,
realized,
as a starter animated Gundam, it's perfectly all right.
yeah. But you remember they did Gundam Age, which was like the starter set of Gundam.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah, except Gundam Age didn't have the best writing. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but
I know.
I mean,
I saw it, and I was just like,
the
you know,
last the last third of Age was just weak sauce. Like, good lord, is Kyo Asano such an insufferable brat? Like, people want to harp on Kira for being this whiny little bitch Mary Sue motherfucker. At least Kira knew when hot and when push comes to shove, he has to throw away all sense of morality and basically start icing a motherfucker.
damn.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not even a fan that much a fan of Gundam Seed, but but I actually respect it a lot more than Age. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I admit.
Some now let me be perfectly clear. Age has some really cool mech designs, especially the Vegan mobile suits from Junya Ishigaki. Like those are just Chef's Kiss mecha right there.
Yeah.
Like it's basically what happens when you cross Tekkaman Blade, Tekkaman from Tekkaman Blade
Mhm.
to essentially an orbital frame from Zone of the Enders.
Yeah.
GT, Matt, in a while.
Hey. Yeah,
Yo,
we're talking about the Gundam Metaverse thing.
and all of a sudden we started talking G-Witch.
Yeah. Yeah, because G Witch was kind of an interesting thing. Because right now, the episode, right now, they're planning to do a distraction episode, basically just a what do you call it?
A recap episode or something.
Yeah, recap episode. Because I guess they're kind of in delay of something that happened with their voice actors. I'm guessing.
I'll be honest with you. Recap episodes are absolutely unnecessary. No matter what show it is,
I know.
except with
Right?
movies.
But sometimes you also gotta take into account on some unforeseen circumstances. So
Yeah, because I
cap
think because
code,
they did the recap thing because in the in the first season they did that because one of their actors was sick.
like I said, unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm looking at the at because a lot of people are kind of like upset about that, but to be honest with you, I think the reason why she did that was because she felt sorry for her. Remember, Rembrandt was kind of a like she tried to tell her about the Rembrandt family thing. Her mom, you saw what she said to her, that her
Yeah,
family had more blood on their hands because of that incident.
yeah, yeah. Selena being the cute, bubbly, adorable, precious cutie that we really should protect at all times, even despite people calling her Mary Sue. Hey, I have seen worse.
The thing about her is that she may be a Mary Sue, but at least now we'll see a character arc worth seeing to see what to see what she's gonna do next. Because right now I know she's like a socially awkward person.
Yeah, not to mention she's such an adorable cutie that she really should she really must be protected. Like as far as Mary Sue's go, I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah,
Ruhi Suzumiya being the queen of the Mary Sues,
Susie Missy. Yeah, yeah,
like the very definition of a Mary Sue.
yeah. Well,
Who are you?
it's a character that from I forgot which one it was. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Go
Oh
ahead,
shit!
go ahead and say what you have to say about Susumiya.
Oh no, I was gonna say that if you were to look at the definition of Mary Sue in a dictionary or a Wikipedia article, Haruhi Suzumiya and Rey from Star Wars would be in it.
Oh fuck Haruhi Suzumiya. She's the bitch that ruined anime for everybody.
I don't even want to. Dude, here's the thing. I know so many people that were watching that show like years ago. I actually avoided it like a plague, and I did very well on that aspect.
Same here. Like, I'd much rather be watching. Ooh, what's that? Lucky Star. Yeah, I'd much rather be watching Lucky Star if we're gonna be going otaku pandering.
Yeah.
Man, the only 2000s was weird as hell, man.
Or if I'm being completely honest, Genshiken is best show of that type.
That I could agree. Let's see. I gotta do something here. I forgot to add in the effect. Hold on, Mad Dog. I got you. See where is Windows capture. Just
Problem.
yeah.
When it comes to Mary Sue's and Gary Stu's, like Kirito from Sword Art Online, well, it's very hard to take these cocksuckers seriously.
Yeah, like some douchebags on the internet called Kirito the Black Swordsman. Like, hello? Is Guts from Berserk a fucking joke to you motherfuckers?
Yeah. And he was considered the Black Swordsman. Because
Honestly, I would rather rewatch Made in Abyss in its entirety than Haruhi Suzumiya, to be honest with you. Than the Melancholia.
At least there's some good things about Made in Abyss, like it being a post-apocalyptic dystopia, possibly.
It's, dude. I just went through the second season. That season is unhinged. Just when I thought it wouldn't fuck me up harder, that second season just went a step further.
Okay, that really just made me want to watch Made in Abyss season 1 first, then season 2.
Hold on. Okay, you wanna watch Made in Abyss? Okay, I have a suggestion. Watch the first season first, then watch the third film. The first and second films are actually recap movies.
I just said I just said I was gonna watch the first season of Made in Abyss.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. I'm saying that watch the first season and the third movie because the first two are actually recaps of the first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can take a look at the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm very much interested in how fucked up this post-apocalyptic futuristic universe came to be.
It's some crazy shit, especially like I'll be real here. Some of the it's like every single there's no villains per se in that series, but rather like every single one of the there's a competition to see who's the most unhinged of all the dwellers regarding the abyss, because each level
more likely an adventure.
it is. Yeah, it's also a contest to see who's the most unhinged of all the white vessels in that series. And right now, Banjud is winning. You'll see what I mean when you watch the second movie. I mean the third movie.
All right, I'm gonna bring up something right now. Kato, Kodansha Kodansha decided to announce that they are announcing a platform, a manga platform now that you can actually get on an app, which I'm kind of surprised by because they announced it on Twitter, and it's trending right now. It's called K Manga.
Okay, is it gonna be censored?
I really don't know, but by the looks
Probably.
of it, yeah, probably will be, because by the looks of it, you can see right here that they, let's see here. This is what you say. If you don't use K Manga for 2 months, they can delete your account and won't reimburse you for any leftover points. Obviously, you lose any
That's
manga purchase.
retarded.
Yeah, which is what a lot of people are kind of upset about. Because I can see what the issue is. Obviously, you lose any manga purchases too, but everything on this is only rented for 3 days.
Hold up. Hold up. You're telling me if you don't use your account, you're gonna lose the mangas you fucking bought from these jackasses? Like, you
Yeah.
can act.
That's what they're saying right here. If
Oh,
you
right.
That's all the more reason to go sail the high seas.
Yeah.
Yar har har and a bottle of rum, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why I probably switched out to this costume. Might switch it out right now. Oh, here we go. Let me go ahead and switch out my costume right now to Captain Harlock, or Carl.
Captain Carlot. It's Captain Carlot time, baby!
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now I'm going up to space. Who's coming with me to pirate the booty?
Me.
Yeah, because you can tell like they're trying to advertise this stuff, and this is the panel, for example, that they're talking about that they censored. That's like one of the examples that Chibi Reviews pointed out, and Chibi Reviews is a content creator.
They basically censored a whole fucking sex scene all because Argle Flargle Blargle.
Yeah, and it's like, I'll show you. This is the actual panel itself right here that someone pointed out. Like, they covered the bed right here.
Oh yeah,
The sheet, like,
because that's not gonna raise a few red flags here. It
Yeah.
is
it's like they're banging each other, and it's like, why the hell would you want to censor that?
because our country's run by a bunch of Puritan jagoffs.
Yeah, I found out today that it turns out it's more than that. There's some laws that they kind of considered that is the reason why, because some of the laws, let me see here. Here's another one from K Manga that someone pointed out. The reason why you shouldn't use K Manga, basically, if you buy something, they don't use K Manga. For 60 days, they could terminate your account and say, sorry, bub, you don't get your money back, even though you paid for it. And this is kind of the very concern that people should be considering about this, because this is kind of wrong. I understand that if I can understand, like, for example, I don't use it for a year because I don't subscribe. But if I pay for the stuff, like if I want to buy this manga, can I have that manga for life on my account?
Yeah, because that you just said, fuck you, give us your money. We're gonna need it for cocaine and God knows what else.
Yeah,
You're not gonna owe anything. You will not owe anything.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling that the guys behind K Manga are huge Klaus Schwab simps?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is kind of funny. Okay, the K Manga app is unnecessarily complicated. Watch advertisements and get free 5 coins and read 5 chapters. Do some affiliate campaigns and get coins. You can read free chapters every day. Meanwhile, Viz, it's just $1.99 a month. It's true. It's true.
No, not. I would say, oh fuck you! I'm not gonna pay $2 for a couple of chapters of a manga I want to read.
Yeah, I want to read the entire fucking manga volume, not read one fucking chapter.
I agree.
Jesus.
And a lot of people are I don't know why. I don't even know why Anime News Network is just like trying to promote this.
Because it's Anime News Network and it's basically globalist run agitprop.
Actually, it's owned by Kondensha, because I found out they bought them out.
Cha Olstam.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot that Kodansha is the
Kodansha.
owner.
So in other words, I was right. It's basically globalist agitprop.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing, and because of the fact that Kodansha owns Anime News Network, it's kind of sad that the way they're doing this is kind of dirty business practices that shouldn't be used. Like, if I bought something from them, I should be allowed to read it.
Damn right. Like, there's a reason why people sail the high fucking seas, motherfucker.
I know,
Because nobody got time to be paying $2 to be reading a full chapter of a fucking manga.
I know.
When they could just be reading the whole.
And this is hilarious though. This is what they're trying to do. $2 a month. You don't need to pay individual chapters. Like, look at this meme that they're trying to do. K manga. Users need to pay for individual chapters. Viz app. $2 a month. You don't need to pay for individual chapters. And that's the Viz app.
Problem is, BizApp is also infamous for censoring certain manga. Like,
True.
they changed one of the dialogues of a manga to instead of lolicon, they changed it to pedophile.
Yeah, which was a controversial issue.
Why we sail the high fucking seas
Yeah.
with a bottle of rum in hand.
We already heard you the first time, nigga. So, but yeah, motherfucker.
Read manga, earn. Here's the guide that they're trying to show. Read manga, earn points. Find manga with a target chapter from a serialized tab. Find it from a serialized tab right here. Like, yeah, I don't need a comic book service that runs like a Candy Crush. K manga, go fuck yourself. Yeah, it looks like people have the right to be complaining about this by the looks of it, because they're looking at this.
JT, but here's the thing, Matt. We need to go a bit further. We need to actually dunk on Kodansha. We need to
Yeah.
actually go hard on Kodansha.
Yeah,
Like, straight up.
I hate being, but you're right, because right now they are doing something that is wrong to do, because by the looks of it, they're trying to do this stuff.
Yeah, that is complete bullshit.
I know.
Like, who
Dude.
who the fuck reads manga so they can earn points? That's like some social credit score bullshit or something.
I know. And by the looks of this is what they're trying to do to K manga. They're trying to make everyone read these like look at what they're trying to do. These gold coins to just to purchase manga.
I vote.
Like,
We should call it pendejo coins instead.
I agree. Pendejo coins. Pendejo coins. Like, these are letter P's.
I prefer calling it I can vote.
I know. Like, look what they're trying to do. Donate to coins to earn free points.
Let me just say this in key of Dr. How about you?
Yeah, I know. It's like this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to sell people mangas, but they're trying to monetize it at the same time, by the looks of it. Like,
So basically having your cake and eating it too.
Yep.
the fact that Kodansha is straight up being clowns over this.
John Zena sends 4 cents to your 10-cent account. 4 cents.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I mean, you want my social credit score then? I think I have over 9 million in social credit score.
let's see.
I have a social credit score of 6669.
669.
No,
So
6669.
it's Webtoons. What it is Kodansha. It's actually a publishing manga company that's been around for a long time. And what's going on is they released an app called K Manga. And what they're doing is kind of, let's just say, nefarious. Like, really a bad idea. They're basically trying to monetize it in a way to where, like, here's the thing that they're trying to do by this meme. Users need to pay for individual chapters, as in I could destroy that with one question, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, I'll bring you in. I'll invite you. Yeah, because this is bloody that happens to be.
Oh, my lordy bagody.
Yeah. Ty Lopez knowledge.
I was more thinking Taiwan, but all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. Like, that's what's going on. Like, Viz actually pays for $2 a month, which is cheaper, but they give you like a lot of mangas that you can read. It's kind of like the Netflix of.
Hey! Don't you mention that country in this stream. We're in a pro-China stream.
Hey, how's it going, bloody?
Oh, it's going pretty fucking good. How's the stream going?
Not too well. I was just, trying to, I get like the after effects of this because right now we're talking about what's going on with K Manga, and everyone's not happy with K Manga.
So it's webtoons. Like when I said like webtoons, like they charge you per like chapter, dude.
Yeah.
Like they do that, and they're like one of the ones. They're like, my girlfriend is my cousin, and you're just like, okay. They show you like the best like scenes, and you're just like, okay, this has got me kind of interested. All right, guys, 7 more dollary dues to find out if he finally fucks her. It's like, it's like, dude, what? Like, I don't need this kind of harassment in my life, okay?
I know.
Oh.
But here's the other kicker is that this is what there's like a policy that they have where if you're not online in 60 days, if you don't log on in 60 days, everything that you bought in rent, you won't be your account is frozen. Once your account is frozen and everything, or your account is suspended, you will no longer have any of that stuff that you bought and purchased.
Remember, folks, you will eat the bugs. You will live in the pods. You will not.
This is what they're saying. Suspension of service use. If the user does not use this service for 60 days or more, Kodansha may suspend the use of the service without permission of such a user. In such a case, we will not refund or reimburse any fees or costs incurred by the user in connection with the use of the service.
So what you're telling me is that you can purchase the entire book, right? All the chapters.
Yeah.
And if you don't show up in 60 days to finish it, like you just shot your whole load in the first like book and you're like, hey, I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
You are completely fucked on the money you just
Yeah.
thing. Are you out of your mind? Listen, I will burn. Business is burned for less.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
That's why we going. That's why we going yar har har and a bottle of rum in this motherfucker.
Well, I mean, a lot of people have been. Again, this is. I'm assuming K manga, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the
Kodansha.
Korea. Yeah, well-
Kodansha, which is the company.
Right, but I'm okay. So yeah, they are. Okay, so they are a legit manga company. Yeah. So basically, they're like they're a Japanese equivalent of like webtoons, where if
been
they feel
around.
so.
They've
Oh
been
yeah, I
around.
know who they are.
Yeah,
I mean, Kodansha is mostly famous by the fact that they publish all these Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest ripoff of girls in the history of this country. Oh, we made a manga just for you. By the way, we discontinued it.
The English dub, yeah, we sent it to a bunch of Canadians. Apparently, it was too good, and we decided to take it off the networks too.
Well, they did do like a future forward thing to sucker in all the women again.
Yeah, Tsubasa Chronicles.
Yeah, so basically, like I knew the name of Kodansha, but it's been a while since I don't read their shit, so it's kind of a thing for me, right?
Yeah.
Because I listen, I'm heterosexual, so there's no reason for me to read this. I read Sailor Moon like a good red-blooded American, right?
Yeah.
Amen. Better.
Since I know you guys have made a culture regarding Sailor Moon, who is best girl?
Sir, it's Usagi. We'll always be Usagi because at least we can confirm that she's actually, she actually likes men. Anyway.
I'll remember with you. I like Gray a lot more. Thanks to the fact that I had to watch the abridged version. I like Gray when she goes full Satan mode. Oh no. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
the only sailor that was the best sailor when I was younger was Sailor Neptune because she at least had that innocent librarian thing going on and was like, listen, bro, I don't know what a fetish is, but I think this is it.
Yeah, I've always been more of a Sailor Jupiter kind of guy.
Yeah.
I got a secret for you.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, this is kind of funny. Like, our CEO has a new, like, Biz Media had a new announcement today. Big announcement for you. 4 years ago, we launched the new Shonen Jump. It's been very successful. I was like, this is kind of funny. This is like the video of it, and they're doing the app and everything.
See, that's why I don't like. Okay, so I hate that everybody has a fucking app now, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a real problem for me. Like, dude, okay, there should never be a reason to go this hard. And Viz should go. Like Viz is one of the things that's killing manga today or killing anime today.
Yeah. But they were around since the 90s.
Yeah. Then again, so was Anime Ego, so was ADV Films. Now Sentai Filmworks.
Central Park Media, The Right Stuff. I mean,
Bandai.
shit anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like video games. Like back in the day, video games were played by like people who were purists, right? And then they realized that shit, people actually buy this stuff. And they saw how big a market share that they could actually get and how the decline of the American comics happened. And everyone's reading manga. You got 40-year-old dudes getting like shonen characters like tattooed on their chests and shit. I've never seen like a dude with a prison tat of Goku.
Latin America, then.
Right? You see MS-13 dudes with fucking Goku on their back and shit. I'm like, dude, what is this?
Oh, in Latin America, it's not just a series; it's a cultural phenomenon over there.
Listen, Goku's my hero, man. Like, what the fuck is this?
I know. He's like, I'm gonna destroy the planet. Bam. Oh, that's cool, SA. That's cool. He just blew up the fucking planet.
Dude. Plus, he's wearing gold and shit, so you listen.
Yeah,
you know what that means.
I know.
Like, yeah, I'd sure love to see a person fight between a Goku fan and a Kenshiro fan. Like,
Yeah,
That would have been a hell of a.
Wamo, Shinderu, Puto.
I know. It's
Ah man.
Dude, dude's out here shouting, "Omae mo Shinderu" while he gets shanked.
In the prison showers. Well, I'm not taking that report. He just has to die in the showers. I can't write this down.
yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
And,
Oh.
and the funny thing is, like, people are making fun of K manga, saying Kodansha thinks Americans are gonna pay for this K manga scam in this economy.
dude, okay, we both know that's bullshit.
The Japanese think we're stupid. Apparently,
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. They know we're stupid. Because look, you got grown ass men who are over here buying like, oh man, what is this Dragon Ball Z? It's only $50 for the entire box set. Man, that's a deal. Oh, what's Super? That's another cost. Okay, I'll pay that too.
dude, I Sam's recently, and I found like a chapter set of Demon Slayer, fucking $170. With tax, that would be like nearly $200.
Yeah, like dude, it was like $50. The entire manga series, like the complete, was done in like 2020.
Yeah.
In December 2020, you could have bought that bitch for $50, dudes. Like, think about that, $50
Yeah.
fucking dollars.
Do I feel like we should have kept harder? Because these are the same people who made fun of us for watching anime back in the early 90s and 2000s, and now it's a turnaround.
Yeah.
Well, it became pop culture. Like again, like JT knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
it became super pop culture. Everyone loved it, and they were like, "Yes, we need more manga." And these people don't watch manga, don't read manga. They look at like anime because it's easy for them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I am one of them too, believe it or not. But I have read my share of.
yeah, don't forget there are still anime haters, man.
well, dude, no. See, they've evolved, right? They're like the agents in the fucking Matrix, dude, where it's like, oh, there's an evolution. We don't hate anime. We only hate lolly, and it's like, shut the fuck up.
We hate Lolly and Shotacon.
Like,
Oh.
you couldn't tell me what it was in a fucking lineup. First off,
Yeah, because some people can't tell the difference. Even when I saw that one video about a VTuber who couldn't tell the difference by liking stuff on Twitter, everyone was like, if you were into this stuff, if you're into this lolicon stuff, you're a pedophile. And then you find out all these people have like skeletons in the closet for liking stuff on Twitter.
they've got bigger fucking skeletons than those Japanese ukiyo arts, right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, listen, man. As a VTuber, I'm gonna tell you right now, they are like the American VTubers are like the lowest form of life on the face.
I know, I am one too. Yeah, you see, I'm the lowest of the low, but I actually am. That's why I keep myself a low profile. Wait.
Dude, that's why. Listen, I do this because it makes me happy because I get to fuck around on the internet and not have to have like people go, "Well, I heard you said something wrong on the internet, so I'm gonna have to come cancel you." Oh, that's fine. You can send your mother. She can cancel these nuts properly.
I
You know-
agree.
I'm playing Genshin Impact right now while I'm talking, and I'm on their list too.
Sir, you're already at the bottom of the list. The new shit is what is it? Honkai Rail
Honkai
Impact.
Star
or some
Rail.
shit?
But Honkai Star Rail.
It sounded real hinky. I was like, what the fuck kind of pornography is this? It's Honkai Rail Stars. I'm like, what?
Honkai
Honkai
Rail.
Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still prefer me and my Dead or Alive guys.
Yeah. Dead or Alive with anime.
You know, hey, listen, man. The only reason I even played, God, what was that? I think it was, Genshin Impact was because they gave Aloy a normal face.
Yeah.
The Japanese know how to make Aloy right, and I'm like, damn, it's kind of like you came in and just like made the entire dinner.
It It's a damn shame that they completely forgot about Alloy's constellations after the collaboration happened.
Yeah, not
Well-
not to mention they did the whole reverse thing, the fixed it thing in reverse for Aloy. They made her fucking pretty.
Well, yeah, they made her head not look like a fucking behelit from Berserk, dude.
Alloy myself, and I will tell you the truth. I can confirm the best version of her is in Genshin. I can confirm what you guys are saying. She actually looks like a normal human being instead of a fucking caveman from the courts.
But yeah, the Japanese love to make their memes cute. We make our memes look like Nikocado avocado. What's your point?
Asians really, because game's Chinese and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those
But-
Chinese girl cartoons. Yeah.
I find it ironic, in fact, that our company, and fun fact, a lot of people say that they're owned by Tencent. They're not. As a matter of fact, they actually told Tencent once that they could go fuck themselves when the Tencent actually considered buying them. MiHoYo straight up told Tencent to go fuck themselves. That takes balls.
Well, they knew
Especially
they were
in-
going to get their money. Yeah.
And they're already fucking rich by taking a lot of people's money in gacha rolls and battle passes and shit.
That's why I said VTubers are the lowest form of life, dude. Do you know who keeps that company alive is fucking VTubers. We're gonna do another roll stream? Alright guys, I know it's like a 7-hour stream, but we got the one character that we wanted and we spent $200.
200 fucking bones.
Yeah.
Dude, I've watched it. I've literally watched someone do that and I'm like, I had to pull a DSP and go, wow. Wow, you spent that kind of money?
Oh yeah.
Ever
You'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of fans that love VTubers that much that they would spend that type of money.
Yeah, they'll hand them money to go get more rolls on Genshin Impact.
I know.
Dude,
They're like, dude, I love your streams, man. Listen to the suspense you have whenever you get those big rolls, man. Hey, here's another $50.
I know. It's like it's as if they were trying to. It's as if someone from MiHoYo is like a MiHoYo agent and is basically saying, "Here's some $50 dues. Go and."
That's a roll for Kazuha or Yula or Raiden Shotgun. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Raiden Shotgun. Dude,
Yes, I know it's a 1 in 100. I know it's 1 in 100, guy, but I gave you 50. That's a start, right?
more like 0 out of 600.
Yeah.
More like a 1 out of 600 chance.
There's like a lot of talented ones. There's a lot of talented VTubers out there that like are pretty good at the game, and there's some that are like mostly into singing.
I'll be
Oh,
real
you're
with
talking
you.
about the idol shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not an idol guy, right? I'm just like I'm a V streamer. So I know my role, okay?
Yeah.
This is not a voice for singing. This is
I
a voice
know.
for shit talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what people are into these days. Like, they want to make jokes, they want to tell a story. Hey, there's a story about a guy I used to know. Unfortunately, he got into trouble in school. What happened was his voice, he had a speech impediment problem. And you want to know what happened to him?
What's that?
Someone used his voice to call up the school to threaten the school with a bomb threat.
good lord.
Yeah. And of course he had that speech impediment problem. And they used his voice, and of course they had to arrest him in the school because of the fact he had a speech impediment problem. Like, I felt bad for the guy. Like, one time at a football game, let's just say he tried to tell the guy in the box, the announcer box, what happened. Like, someone got arrested in the bathroom, and we have to cancel the game. He was told this, and he tried to send the message to the announcer, and the announcer said someone masturbated into the bathrooms, so the game is canceled.
Uh,
Has someone seen my baseball? I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, because the guy had a very bad speech impediment that is so bad that everyone he was like, someone arrested in the bathroom, and that's what happened.
It's like the human version of Lassie.
Yeah, trying to tell a guy that someone got arrested in the bathroom for drugs, and they had to cancel the game because it turns out one of the guys was playing in the game that was high.
So what you're saying is he tried to inform the guy in the fucking box that someone was in the bathroom pulling a 7-inning stretch. Got it.
Yeah, and misinterpreted it as masturbation.
Ah. He was stretching it out, and he got caught, and now he's in prison.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's what happened. Like,
But no, just Kodansha, dude. I have questions, dude. So I know you followed this a little bit, so
yeah,
I know Kodansha's history. But here's my thing: where the fuck have they been for like the last 4 years?
they've been stuck in a hole for a long time in Japan, like thinking maybe we should try to figure out a way to get how are we gonna get manga into the U.S. because the last time they did it, they were failing.
Yeah, that was back in like the early 2010s, like
Yeah.
when manga was brand new to like a lot of people in the West. Like this was like right as Toonami turned the faucet on to like anime kids.
Yep.
Like there were so many people who were like 10 in 2010 who had never heard of manga,
hmm
and that was their first exposure, and it broke them.
Oh yeah, it did. And there was a lot of people bought into Dragon Ball Z manga, and I used to remember they were selling that in stores when it came out.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like a lot of people don't realize, like, dude, that we had already broken that glass ceiling. Like again, 4 years is a long ass time.
In the '90s, I remembered they had manga, like
Yeah.
basically, but it was in comic book format that they decided to do.
Oh yeah,
remember-
from left to right.
Yeah, and I remember they released it on Dark Horse released it like a lot of manga, especially one that I liked, which was Blade of the Immortal. I
Mhm.
liked it. I liked the manga, but I couldn't get into the anime. The anime kind of was like
Too dry.
It was too dry. Yeah.
No. So here's the problem that I saw with it, right? You have, first off, at that time when they're talking about how do we get in here, Shonen Jump had just released an American line. Like they were like Shonen Jump EN, and they had actually like it's a pay service. So they could have bought in at any time, but this is like unrestricted. Like, hey, how do we scam these kids?
Honestly, we should have kept the hell out of these people.
Well, I mean, when they're like I would say, kind of the mother of modern shoujo, because I'm gonna be honest, like we here are probably all shonen people, okay?
Yeah.
Like
Personally-
Dragon Ball Z, Fist of the North Star, all that shit's shonen, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I used to remember watching like Robotech, which was called Macross in Japan.
Yeah. It was shonen, but it was like I'm a Gundam guy, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm a huge Gundam nerd, but let me just say this: Votom's is peak mecha anime.
Yeah.
that is almost blasphemy, but I'll allow it.
How is this almost blasphemy?
I know I'm fucking with you.
Tom's dude. Tom.
I'm not serious all the time. Come on, guy.
I know,
But no.
but still, Votom's man. Votom.
I know.
Yeah,
I
Rotoms.
know.
But
no, it was-
I still do like it.
It's good. It still holds up, but it's just the fact that like
I mean,
You-
I could have said worse. I could have said, "Oh, I don't know, Neon Genesis Evangelion," which while not bad,
Normie tier. It's one of the normiest shows to ever exist.
I don't know about that. Listen, man, My Hero Academia beats it 10 times over. Okay,
Dude,
Yeah.
the fan base for My Hero Academia is Genshin Impact levels of fucked up, man. It's hilarious.
Well, okay. If you wanna sniff out any type of fujoshi, right? You put Hero Academia untouched in front of them, and at some point they will ship a child with another male child, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on the Gundam Fujoshis. Like Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's the Witch from Mercury. As soon as that show came out, that's when the Fujoshis rolled up.
Yeah.
Fujoshis existed.
Yeah, you mean the lesbian shippers?
Which in
Which
fact,
is the
it's
Yuri shippers.
back to 1979 with Char and Garma being shirtless and all that.
Well, I mean, this is on brand for Char because he's like, I'll be reborn anyway. And just takes a bullet.
Yeah,
Ah.
they'll just start doing isekais up to Yang Yang.
Yeah, I mean, we already did it for a series that doesn't delve into the supernatural. You have Amuro Ray, and you have Char fucking reunited far into the future, and I'm like, how the fuck does this play out?
Oh,
How do you do it?
Talking about Gaia Gear, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I really want Gaia Gear to be made into an anime. Like, good God, are the mech designs sacks? Like,
yeah, but it's not the time for this. We gotta clear the tourists out first before you do that, right?
Yeah, the tourists are getting nastier and nastier every day.
Why is it like this? Because it is. I know you read this on the wiki somewhere, and I know this is
Yeah.
seeming like really, really important to you, but it's kind of not. Can you just like fuck off for a little while
Yeah, no.
so the adults in the room can enjoy this?
Yeah, because I know that they're trying to compete. Because I know Kodashi is trying to compete against Bushi Road. Because right now Bushi Road is also trying to get into the United States as well to make that money. Because they're doing wrestling. They're trying to compete against Yu-Gi-Oh with their card fight Vanguard game. And they've been trying to even doing New Japan Pro Wrestling promotions up in the U.S. too.
And it's actually really, I mean, again, their company is very solid. If we were to ever replace Wizards of the Coast, they would probably be it.
I agree.
Their TV figurines are a lot better than Funko Pops too.
Listen, don't order it from Amazon. They'll cancel it.
Oh, I got them on eBay.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm good.
that's the smart way. Yeah, you're doing the God's work.
But here's the thing: I have 3 Genshin Impact Bushi Roads figurines in my collection right now. So yeah, I can confirm that the chibis from Bushi Road, pretty much anything, will beat the crap out of Funko any time of the week regarding the figurines.
Funko aren't even figurines; they're just bobbleheads that are broken, dude. What do you mean?
They are bobbleheads.
Oh, hold on. Let me interject on that one. Funko Pops are just patronizing, condescending. How are you? How are we doing, fellow kids? Levels of figurines. They're not even they're collectibles. They're not even collectibles. They are like, just look at them.
Listen, dude.
I'll show you what they look like. This is what they look like. The Bushi Road figures from Genshin Impact.
I'm just gonna say this: my stool from an Arby's Meat Mountain is much better than a Funko Pop.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! First off, why are you trying to clog your toilet? Secondly, like whenever you're talking about like Funko Pops, they're just like they're like the world's official signs. If you have more than like 4 in your house, that you probably are a chronic masturbator, and you should probably be on a fucking FBI watch list. Check this man's hard drive right now. There's gonna be some like
Dude.
torture shit on your computer.
Good example, but look at these things and then look at a Funko Pop
Yeah.
in comparison.
Comparison to Funko Pop figures.
Yeah, I collected build Gunpla, dude. Like, at least Gunpla gives me something to work with.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
But they sell them mostly like everywhere. Like they sell them in comic book shops. They sell them at Walmart. They sell them everywhere.
Well, JT, I don't know if you mentioned it. Since you brought Kodansha up and you brought up brought up basically like the figurines. You know, Amazon is banning, going real ban heavy on those figurines now, right?
Yeah,
Real
they
estate-
are. They are.
I don't even buy from Amazon because they don't. Most of the sellers won't ship to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Well, they listen. Puerto Rico is like down south from America as far as like, hey, we don't want this here because it promotes sexual violence, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
The-
It's a
here's-
fucking figurine. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Mein Kampf. What the fuck are you talking about?
Here's what I found out. They operate in Seattle. There's some business laws that kind of prevent them from selling those items because they believe that if the anime character looks younger, and that's kind of the issue. It's the same. It's the same thing as what Steam had to do, because you remember the anime game fiasco. They operate in Seattle, and their tax ID is in Washington State.
So they're adopting the Marge Simpson model of I do not like this, therefore nobody should enjoy this.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Well, yeah, they've always done that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're saying that this is what they're saying, from what I understand. They're saying that anything that looks sexualizing to like a young character that's like 16 and under is considered a pet, considered not to be sold in stores. That's what they are saying. Like anything that looks sexualized.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a fucking tough time with Kobayashi's Dragon Maid figurines. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Dude, we should totally show whoever's watching the Mr. Kobayashi ones, especially Ilulu's.
Yeah, you're gonna have Lukoa is already gonna be a problem. Just explaining that to them.
Yeah. And that's kind of the thing that people are.
These are the same people who think that fictional characters have rights. First
Well-
off, they don't exist. Second of
Well-
all, go ahead.
If they did exist, how can you watch them get chainsawed like 17 times in Resident Evil 4 and just be like, oh, you know, it's cool, right? If digital characters have souls, right? Like you're trying to claim like we have in people, then what the fuck is it about watching them get chainsawed and cut the fuck up and turn into a pile of meat? Are you cool with that? Like, if you're cool with one, you got to be cool with the other because they're not real. Make that argument and watch them fall apart.
I get the feeling those are the types of people who genuinely believe in the dimensional merge like Chris Chan.
We don't invoke the name of God in this stream, sir.
Yeah.
We do not take the name of the Lord in vain.
Christine Weston Chandler is our supreme Lord and Savior. Okay,
Yeah.
I heard this on the internet once. Just
Yeah.
accept it, bro.
Yeah, because she claims that she is the one. She claims that she has
See?
the magical powers of.
You mean he? We're not gonna respect the fact that he's a woman, because let's be real here. Motherfucker switch genders just because dude could get pussy. That's the only reason why he even did this.
Listen. He had a plan. He executed the plan. I'm gonna give him the respect that he deserves for the plan. Listen, I know his crimes are heinous, but he had a vision. the vision has come true.
Yo.
And the prophecy came true for him, that he basically got out of jail. And
Yes, he did. He's in Walmarts across the country, like Gags the clown and shit,
Yeah.
just showing up.
Yeah, he's,
Yo.
Our
So Christine is a bit of a Sigma male then.
Listen, the Sigma males would disagree with you, but I'm with you on this. Okay.
I know.
medallion.
She's playing 4D chess, but at a scale that's beyond what I could say ought.
This is like when autism meets Zen, right?
Yeah.
Like you ever seen that episode of like Futurama where
Yeah.
Fry just keeps drinking coffee
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
he moves like the Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's where we are. He found that little kernel of like magic in the world, and they let him free because they're like, we can't keep this hard caged. We can't keep this special one caged. We can't. But listen, he can't be in Gin Pop with the rest of them.
Our heavenly man-child who art in Walmart, hallowed be thy sonage medallion.
Yes, just keep sending those prayers to Mecca or that hoarder's house that they used to live in. That's all you got to do. That's all they're asking.
Oh,
Mother's Day is coming soon, so let's see what Chris has for Barbara this Sunday.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
because they're trying so hard to do that.
Oh,
Because
oh.
he's gonna get Barbara quite the loving, if you know what I mean.
Listen. They're pair bonding, and it helps. Oh, Jesus. That's
It's quality time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Eat your dinner.
yeah. I'm just having fun with this because it's funny how they're trying to sell this to everybody, and they're having a hard time selling it. Trying to tell everybody, hey, we got this anime stuff. You know this anime stuff? What's this anime about?
And I'm
It's
like,
anime.
where's my Gunpla?
Well, they know that Americans will eat up anything because people watch Boruto of their own free will.
Yeah.
My God, yeah, that's something we're willing to agree on. Boruto as a whole was very much unnecessary, and I this is coming from someone who watched like the first seasons of Naruto.
Dude, Boruto is the GT of Naruto, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately,
Dragon Ball Super of Naruto. Like, it's
dude. Big
Actually-
question.
Actually, Shippuden was the
Shippuden is a bit like the Cell Saga.
yeah.
Shippuden is the perfect one. Like, if you really want to go there, Shippuden was like the natural evolution from it grew with the audience, and then it grew again with the audience. Boruto technically is like what would happen if Naruto got older and he already achieved his dream, and you're just watching his son go through it, and it's like we didn't need to regress. The story was perfect, ending right there.
Yeah, it should. Naruto. Best part of Naruto was that it ended it.
Well, technically, the best part of Naruto was it ended with everybody kind of having their storylines finally like seem. You know, we get back Sasuke. Yeah, obviously, he gets Sakura because that's her thing, and Naruto becomes the fucking Hokage. We're done here, right? That should be it, right? No.
Nope, gotta milk that cash cow somehow.
So it is the GT of Naruto. The only reason I say that it is the least GT is better because at least GT proves the point
Yeah.
that Goku was like the best deadbeat dad in the entire world.
Yeah, it's true.
Holy shit!
But the that's actually true.
That's actually why a lot of Latinos actually relate to Goku because a lot of us actually grew up without a father. At least
My man said you can't get me for child support if I'm a child too.
Oh my fucking lordy.
She's in the crowd. She sees him before she can call the cops. He leaves.
I still remember when people were seeing about the fact that Sasuke and Sakura was canon now.
I mean, it's at least solid. I mean, because she wanted Sasuke, and she got him. So basically, all of their team got everything that they ever wanted. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean,
I like Naruto better with Hinata anyway.
well, I mean, Hanada wasn't a stuck up shit, so you know that's cool.
Hinata was actually between her and Tenten. They were actually the better girls in Naruto. Because Sakura
Tenten
is
was just violence.
yeah. At least she ain't Sakura or Ino. Those two are thoughts, man.
Listen, man. Listen. You want a Hinata in your home. That's that librarian type. Listen, I don't have a fetish, but it might be, right? But you don't listen. 1010 will listen. You fuck around on that one. She will put a spike trap in your fucking home like it's a dark dungeon, and you're just gonna die.
Yes, the yandere.
I saw you were looking at that girl last night, honey. Can you just let the ropes free? No. Look at the ceiling. Why are there blades coming down? I'll be back in an hour.
In an hour, I'd be dead already.
Dude, all I have right now is L's and hot takes right now tonight. So
Yeah.
let's fucking go.
It's kind of funny how people like to do that stuff, and it's like weird, and then they start to realize, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, they start freaking out over like small petty things, thinking, oh, this is kind of cool, like Dragon Ball Z, and then they realize it's a bunch of dudes fighting each other.
Right, but I mean, here's the thing: you don't have that kind of masculinity in American comics right now. You got Peter Parker over here talking about.
I mean,
So my wife is getting railed by this black guy, and that's fine. But
oh my,
I got to save the city and shit. And it's like, dude, that was like 40 pages of like 2 comics. When is he gonna actually do something in the rest of the 20 pages he has
I
left?
know. It's like they might as well just write a story saying, okay, my wife's being banged by a black guy while I'm trying to save the city.
my
Story.
God.
And that's actually not a joke. That's actually a thing in the books. So
Oh really?
yeah.
Peter just keeps getting done dirty by Marvel every fucking time. Because
Meanwhile, he's the only thing holding the entire ship up.
He's
You ever seen that scene in Spider-Man, the Raimi movies, where like Spider-Man's trying to stop the train? What if he had a dude just lean out and just throw his garbage on his face? That's what it's like being a Marvel fan.
Yeah.
oh yeah, tell me about it.
And that's all they're doing. And that's all they're doing. Like I read that one panel that they did of the girl that basically was like freaking out over trash and then decided to kill a guy over a trash bag.
Really?
Yeah. A trash bag.
Well,
Kill-
you got to tell them the fun parts. All your heroes are dead. Like again,
Yeah.
Captain America is like. Apparently, he's like some conservative, like red. He is like the head of Hydra right now. That's
Yeah.
where they left him. You got Tony Stark has been killed. Like Tony Stark was literally him and Rhodey were both dead, and they brought back clones. And he's having a freak out because he's like, so I remember dying.
Mhm.
And now I'm here. How does that happen? And everyone knows it because Captain Marvel killed him.
Yeah.
Like,
funny
tore him to
thing
pieces.
The funny thing is someone actually tried to end Captain Marvel. Actually ended Captain America. And what they did with Captain America? Basically, it turns out, and I thought it was like a really good story, was that it turns out he was replaced by an evil soul of Captain America.
Okay, if you say that he came back as okay, if Red Skull and him switch bodies, I could go with that.
Yeah, and the problem was, and here's the other thing, but for some reason the good Captain America left. The spirit just left. And I'm just like, how the fuck? What the fuck? How?
It's like It's like watching. You have to imagine like Jonathan Joestar just watching his body just wandering around doing the weird shit he's doing.
Yeah.
It's fucking Dio. Yeah, they stole the entire arc from fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your internet moment.
And I just couldn't get it. Why the fuck do these people at Marvel fuck around with these stories? Okay, let's have this other guy suck this guy's dick. Let's do that.
Because it's
see what
content.
Yeah, it's content for some people, but it's like they can't even write a good story to fit that into there. We might as well just see some guy. We might as well see a superhero just do nothing but masturbate and suck dick.
Because our culture is being run by a bunch of narcissists and nihilists.
Well, I mean, dude, okay, let's be fair here. You turn like the X-Men, which were like the coolest characters in the entire fucking world, right?
Yeah.
One of the like quintessential heroes. Like when everybody ever thinks about like superherodom, they think about Captain America, they're thinking about Iron Man, but they also think about the X-Men. You turn them into a bunch of like supremacists living on a fucking island, being rebirthed in pods and fucking each other. Like it's Fire Island, but with sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is gonna make me puke.
Yeah.
But here's where listen, this is the kicker. So Wolverine, who has like been opining for like Jean Grey for like the last 30 years,
Yeah.
is in a polycule with Scott Summers and Jean Grey.
Yeah. It's like the weirdest thing to see.
Right? I'll be off on my toilet vomiting.
I'm glad I could help.
I know, and that kind of was like they're trying to promote these degenerate ideas as a way to be like, oh, hey, this is good, don't worry, guys, this is good, and then you find out it's just terrible stuff.
Oh no, I've got one for you, right? Okay, so you've got manga, which is the reason that half of these manga companies want to get in is because manga has compelling stories, interesting stories, new shit. Like My Hero Academia, for all it's worth,
Yeah.
is a rework of what American comics used to be.
Yeah.
Let me just add in Bond Dessinée because Razor Fist.
I give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, Bond Dessinée is also no joke too. I mean, especially with the 70s and 80s sci-fi scene in France going on. Like, you see a cover of Valerian and Laureline, you're gonna be thinking, "Holy shit, this is the type of stuff that
Healer, heavy metal healer,
took inspiration from."
heavy metal.
Yeah. Heavy Metal was one. Dude, like, I remember watching Heavy Metal and Heavy Metal 2000.
Yeah.
And that shit fucked me up for like days. Like, dude, it is okay. So the fucking fighter pilot who just starts dying in midair
Yeah.
as he's chasing her around, and all you see is the skull laughing. That shit is imprinted in my fucking brain.
Yeah.
Like
There's
you saw that as a reaction gif back in like the early days of Twitter, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about due to evolution from Pearl Jam, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that greatest music video from a really mediocre band. Let me tell you.
I'd say it's a little higher. I'd say slightly higher than mediocre, but I give you that.
Dude, I'm a metalhead. Of course.
Same. Listen, I've suffered through the centuries of new metal. It's okay, bro. We're all together here. New metal has made old metal that was slightly okay, like dude, like really really bad, come up a notch. Okay, so I gotta give them that out of the many years, they've earned their place being higher than like bands like what is it like, Screaming Infidelities or whatever. I can never remember what the screamo bands have brought to the world.
And the emo in the early 2000s.
Emo core, grindcore, and God knows what else.
I don't even know half the screamo shit you're even talking about, unless we're talking Design the Skyline.
Listen, bro. You know what? It's bands like that and Death Cab for Cutie that raise their stock higher than everyone else. Okay, just accept it. It's like the American comic book companies. It has made manga a shining jewel. Like I've never. This is why Japan wants to get in so hard because again, it's like what do you have? Like you have mutants on an island that want to just like. You have an entire island of supremacists. It's like an island of Tariq Nasheeds.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Do these by the way, do these technicians tell us to wash our asses as well?
I don't know, but all I can think of is I think that would be the universal signal if you come to Krakoa.
Watch your ass. Watch your ass.
Watch your ass. Enjoy your stay. Be gay. Do crimes. Welcome to Krakoa.
No, I meant wash your ass.
Oh, I know. I flipped that shit.
Dude.
I know about K-Flex, bro. I've been listening to for a long time. JT knows.
Yeah.
Shit.
But the funny thing is, like, I'm surprised that heavy metal's still around, but then again, they're not.
Yeah, they ain't exactly.
It's called like tribute bands these nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if you remember this, but so heavy metal lost its prominence amongst people because they went woke.
Yeah, they went woke, and then but they're still selling books.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about the heavy metal rock segment. Yeah, carry on.
The magazine itself.
Yeah, both the magazine and the music have gone woke. So
yeah, and they were losing a lot of money over the years.
Heavy metal music going woke. There's still plenty of based heavy metal bands out there. You just gotta know where to look. New wave of traditional heavy metal is looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I gotta sift through like 20 pounds of garbage to find one pearl.
Yep.
And listen, you're not gonna get radio play, okay? So I gotta find you even harder by sifting through trash.
Yep.
Hey, there's a reason why I go YouTube surfing because I find good diamonds in a rough.
Right.
And that new wave of traditional heavy metal actually looking pretty good. I mean, there's a lot more based in the new wave of traditional heavy metal line than you'd find in your mainstream shit.
Let's see here.
Look up NWO THM.
NWO 2HM.
Listen, bro. I already have a new favorite right now. I found Moist Critical had an album.
Yeah, I know.
What? Charlie has a metal album?
His band is called The Gentleman, and it's 3 words, okay?
Yeah.
Go look up a song called 2019 Guy and come back to me.
Yeah.
Dude, this is on the same level of the angry beginner having a metal band because he actually does.
It's actually pretty. Honestly, the music is really good, but the thing is, like, the lyrics are fucking hilarious, and I love the shit.
Yeah, especially there was another one where he was basically, I don't know, it was like a dark futuristic future.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where he makes fun, dude. He actually has an ear for music, and the thing that fucks me up is. If you just eliminate the lyrics, you know the song is actually pretty fucking solid. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this entire album is based as hell.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. By the way, I posted something in the general channel.
Oh boy.
I think you might like this little ditty from a rather underrated synthwave artist who's also very much a metal dude.
I'll check it out because again, I need more metal because I've been listening to a lot of.
Oh, this is 80s metal and then some. Like,
sorry, I'm a Dio fan. Like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do to me that can make it any harder for me to live.
In New York,
man, these Italians really know how to make metal.
Let's see.
But no. So JT, I have a question to ask.
Mhm.
Right. So here's a new question for a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
when you're looking at the modern state of like media today, and why you
Yeah.
think companies like Kodansha is coming in and like trying to like basically break the pockets, just break the pockets of Westerners.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about like again? I mentioned Shonen Jump has now gone American.
Yeah.
They're charging like $20 a month for a Shonen Jump. I think it's like for 1 month of Shonen Jump.
1 month is Shonen Jump for $20 a month.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And that's just the magazine itself, right? Or
Well,
just
you get it in a digital format.
a digital format. $20 a month would possibly like for all the chapters to read.
Do you get a? Can you get a physical one these days, or did they go full digital?
I think they're doing just the digital format.
Okay. I remember when they used to sell the physical magazines in pharmacies here.
Okay, yeah, I think they're doing something in conjunction with Amazon, so you can actually get like Shonen Jump magazine.
Yeah. Let's see.
Of course, Amazon.
It's
I-
Viz, dude.
Yeah.
I know it's Viz.
Yeah, and
But what I'm saying is, there's something about Amazon that I actually hate. Like Amazon hates where I live. Every time I try to order something from them, it's the same shit. They will not send to my address, even though it's verified to be a U.S. address. But no, fuck that. 48 states or get the fuck out. Oh,
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. That happens. You got to think like their biggest target technically should be South America than America, because you've got too many weirdos in America fucking shit up. Where it's like, why is this character liking these girls? He seems very queer coded, and it's like, shut the fuck up.
Let's see.
we have arts in Latin America too.
Well, no, you guys don't have it as bad here. It's like if your neighbor has roaches, but they don't have like roaches everywhere. We have them everywhere.
I mean, maybe we have the. I mean, these are the same people who start declaring themselves as Latinx.
Listen, if you want to be a Kleenex, that's fine, right?
No, it's Latinuts.
Anytime I heard anybody use any, I've never really heard a Spanish speaker ever use the word Latinx. Okay.
Oh, dude, those people who use Latinx are basically just a bunch of honky ass crackers pretending to be Latino.
Yeah, the funny
Listen,
thing
they're
about
coconuts.
Yeah, they're coconuts.
Is what
Gringos.
But the funny thing is like, to me, the X, like they're putting X at the end, and it's like, you know what that means, right? They think we're a bunch of aliens from outer space, conspiracy shit.
Right. Their language is the Spanish language has an entirety around basically romantics, and his and her are used interspersively for like different things.
Yeah.
All you did by adding that X is break the language. No one's gonna use it.
And I know for a fact that, because I was like doing some research on this, they're trying to evolve the language into their idea language.
So-
Yes. So colonization. Got it.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Which
Yep.
which I found out is done by a linguistics group from Berkeley.
Of course, it's Berkeley.
This is from
California.
California.
Yep, from California.
Of course, it's Berkeley. You didn't have to say anything else. Say less.
Just call it what they are. Just call California California, because it's actually
Well,
Or as we lovingly call it around here, around these parts, California.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is like their intentions is to basically evolve the language to prevent anti-LGBTQ language, of course.
Dude.
Which doesn't work.
I use California, but I prefer California a lot better because at least that is more insulting.
Askfornia.
I prefer California because it just rolls off the tongue so much better.
I like Cooliform. Listen, the culo, they love the culo, especially down there the tenderloin. They all know about it. You know what I mean?
They love eating ass.
Yeah. Listen, that's a whole generation that have been. I've never heard of any generation in the history of my life that's ever been told like, "Hey, eating ass is a good thing, guys. Go."
Like
That with Somerset, holy shit.
Yeah.
They've ruined an entire generation. We got to throw them in the trash and start all over again.
Yeah.
I
That's like-
understand eating pussy, but eating ass?
Even then, like you listen, our great grandfathers didn't die for this.
I know.
They not. Like, I'm basically gonna go to a World War II
before Chainsaw Man.
World War II graveyard and start apologizing to each and every veteran that died for our country.
Let's never mention Chainsaw Man. That has broken children. Listen, I've been okay. So since I hang out in the VTuber space, I have never heard of anybody who actually watches Chainsaw Man.
I did
only-
watch it. I did watch.
I
the
did
whole-
too. I read the
watched-
manga and I read it, but they don't read. They only watch anime. So they're just like, I can't wait for the next episodes. I'm like, dude, the books have been out for like years. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the Chainsaw Man anime?
The CGI is a bit fucked, but it's not in the same level as Good
Eh.
Kamui.
It could be worse. It could be Berserk 2016.
Listen,
Oh.
we don't talk about that version, okay?
We have another one. That one isekai anime about the god Nagala's world.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how. Listen,
I'm doing a drinking game every time you say listen.
I listen. I live in a different universe. Okay, I grew up with Fatal Fury the animation, and we had 3 of those. Okay,
Oh yeah, we did. I remember watching one of them.
Did in that universe.
Yeah.
I heard the OVAs were hot garbage.
they were solid. Although, listen, I'm a Joe Higashi main, so watching Joe just get smacked around by Krauser in a fucking hotel just made me feel some type of way. Okay.
Yeah, and Krauser. Oh boy, that guy got his ass beaten.
Terry Bogart main myself.
He was like, "Oh God, if you're Terry Bogart, man, you got love, right? If you're anybody else, like you had Andy just basically be like a fighting cuck, and you're just like, oh, God." And my man, just Joe Higashi, don't bleed on my floors. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, come on, fight at least, come on, put up a fight.
Yeah, there's also Kim Kaplan, who is also a beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kim Kafwan. That scene has still stuck in my mind, where Kim Kafwan gets his kid is watching him get beat up, and he's like, "Fuck this," and beats the living shit out of my guy and splits his head open with his feet. And I'm like,
Some chutzpah right there, dude.
he was like, "No, don't stop the fight now." His son's watching. I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" That'd be the perfect time. No, he's gonna listen. He's gonna do it, or my man is gonna watch his dad die in front of him. One of the two.
Yeah, basically showing his son how to be a man. Take note, cuckfags. You could learn something from this.
Listen, their fathers don't know what it means. It's okay. Oh my God, are you showing me? See, this is what I was telling you. Like, My Hero Academia is like what American comics used to be.
Yeah.
It's a solid as hell book, but like the Western tourists have made this such an uncomfortable read.
I know, and sometimes people have a hard time trying to figure out what to say to people. It's like, look, just give them the truth. It's better to give them the truth before you, even if they freak out about it, they'll understand.
It is said that the truth will set you free, but first it has to piss you off royally first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why Bleach exists, right?
yeah. And the funny
Bleach
thing
is a mid-ass anime. There's your truth.
Yeah.
I agree. I unironically agree.
What?
It stopped being interesting right around the Espada arc.
Okay, so they're gonna
Oh,
release.
Bleach. Yeah, Bleach is fucking overrated. I made it past. I didn't make it past episode 50 or so. I was tired.
After
Yeah.
After Chad basically just got like underpowered, he got the Piccolo treatment. I was like, I quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started to get deep. My friend told me it was starting to get DBZ, and he stopped watching it, and I did the same.
And I know someone who wanted me to watch the 2000 was it 1000 year Blood War or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, can I speak?
Go
You
ahead.
are way better, by the way. Like a country mile.
Hell.
You know what I told? You know what I actually told them. I would rather watch X-Arm than watch Bleach.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Ooh, that's.
I'll go on better. I'd much rather watch Darling in the Franxx than Bleach.
Listen, I like Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not that bad, okay?
I actually watched it for a podcast as well, and Darling in the Franxx, and it's like a 7 kind of anime. It's not really good, but it's not really.
It's Eureka
Yeah.
7, but with like more butt play. Where it's like, all right, guys, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get in the mech with her. How am I getting in the mech with your cock?
Eureka 7.
Yeah, you gotta perform. You gotta perform this attack on the enemy. Like you need to, and you gotta treat her the same way.
Yeah, you gotta ride your co-pilot the doggy style in order to beat this monster's ass.
Oh, that's what got me. Like, I was like, okay, so you've got interspecies brothel.
Reviewer.
What the fuck would-
Interspecies reviewers.
Yeah, but, well, it used to be interspecies brothel reviewers, but I remember that's what they changed it to, so the West will accept it.
Species
Yeah.
erotic.
They changed it to brothel. It's
Because they
what
were
the hell?
going around to different planets and like testing out the product. If you catch what I'm saying, like it was like some Captain Kirk shit, where it's like I've landed, I want to see what makes me come.
Yeah.
Just be thankful it ain't called interspecies erotica.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, B stars already exist. Okay.
Yeah. The funny thing, they're still selling that anime for some reason.
Which one?
Interspecies reviewer.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Americans don't like it, but everybody else found it interesting. Like,
Yeah. Even the manga. Like I'm surprised. Right Stuff is selling it.
well, hell yeah, because it's fun. Like again, America has no fun anymore. It's like you have too many people who are like, well, it's all political, and it's like, dude, it's not political. It's just a fucking anime about like, fucking fighting rabbits and shit. No one
Yeah.
cares.
Dude, if it wasn't the religious right wing evangelicals in the 90s, now it's the woke communists in the left.
Yeah.
Well,
Political
Ooh.
because
Well,
Gramsci.
right, what you got?
Yeah, I blame Antonio Gramsci for instilling that everything is political bullshit onto people.
well, true. Well, here's where things get a little dicey, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at like where manga used to be
Yeah.
versus like where it is now, like they've done a lot of big changes to it, and there are political mangas. Like if you go back and watch like or read any of like the what was the name of that? It's the other mech series with the weird drawn characters.
Which one?
Fucking Lelouch.
Oh,
Yes.
Code Geass.
Yeah,
Lelouch Rebellion.
yeah. My man is over here just like you're getting sleepy, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't like where this is going.
I know this is kind of the thing I hate doing. Like I'm trying to figure out what would work.
But there's a difference between having a political storyline and using said anime as political agitprop.
Yeah.
Right, but they don't know the difference. Like They play shit like Metal Gear Solid, and they're like, "So this is agitprop?" And I'm like, "No, they use like real world shit to kind of make it so that you can understand it."
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they use, like for example, the Genome Project. And
Yeah.
2 years later, it was completed.
Dude, it was such a Metal Gear Solid was never it wasn't political. It just used politics to tell a story,
Yeah,
so that you could connect with the world because you could see the world around you.
Yeah.
And
There is a difference between using politics to tell a good story and using politics for fucking agitprop.
they don't know they don't know the difference. They've never known the difference.
They can't tell what is fiction and what is real. That's the issue that I seen from people.
Dude.
Who genuinely believe in the dimensional merge.
I know, but here, okay, so you got like people who are people who sit around and like believe that like One Piece is about communism, and I'm like, what?
Huh?
Like it's that was a conversation on Twitter for like a month almost.
Yuri Bestman warned us that we didn't listen.
They're comparing One Piece to Antifa. It was just bad. Like, ugh. God,
Well,
that left a bad taste in my mouth.
How did that get compared to fucking Antifa? How?
oh, because the Marines basically are trying to control everything, and the pirates just want to be free. And I'm like, so go back and watch like Pirates of the Caribbean, and you'll get the point.
Yeah, or the history of the Caribbean
Dude,
pirates.
pretty much anything related to pirates.
Right, they just want to be free to do what they please. If they want to get drunk and like go into a town and gum blast everywhere, right? They want to do that, and they want to be free to do that.
Pirates did really fucked up shit too.
They were trying to make a living, and the problem
Yeah.
was the British couldn't allow them to make a living.
Yeah. Again, the whole thing about One Piece, it's based manga and anime usually take some of them take historical events and tie them into a fictional world. The idea of One Piece is literally like the idea of like what happened during the colonization of the Caribbean. Like when pirates were still roaming around and they were like, we just want to sell you like goods and things, and we got these weird pirates that are just like burning ships down. We can't have that.
Yeah, that's why they decided to, because it was the only way to make a living out in the Caribbean, and it wasn't easy for them because they were moving like people that were slaves mixed with people that were criminals, and criminals decided, well, we can't. Like, they all started out as indentured servants trying to pay off debts. And they colonized over there. And they even sent, like, Indo-Caribbeans in there, too. Like, Indians, people from India to live there.
Yeah. And the fucked up weird part about all of that is like, when pirates would catch slave ships, they would just free them and say, welcome aboard. And that's how they would handle things.
Yep.
And that was like they were all welcome. Yeah, anybody who wanted to just be free was welcome.
Yeah, because all they wanted to do was become free from British rule and Spanish rule, because both sides were just...
People want to say Nazis were assholes. The British were there. British did it first.
Yeah.
The British were arguably worse than the Nazis. And that's...
Well, the British were... Okay, it's kind of like what you see now on the internet where people are just trying to sell you Toyotas, right? Like, they don't want you saying naughty things because, they're trying to sell you shit, and they can't have you say the N-word underneath their video trying to sell you an Isuzu.
Yeah.
Isuzu. Oh, right, the older ones, yeah. Yeah, Isuzu as a brand, well, they didn't do much besides trucks, but yeah, their car division was shit. Well, in the sense that...
Okay, how
Well,
about Kia, for example? They sell
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
They sell you because I used to remember people criticize Kia because my dad used to be a car salesman. He told me a lot of issues with Kia, like these cars were very sensitive to brake.
Yeah, they were trash. And then
Yeah.
then they were bought out as a brand by Hyundai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then they basically turned it into like their B line, like Mercury used to be like the A line to Ford,
yeah,
and the Fords were all trash, and then the Mercurys were like the luxury version.
yeah.
They were the middle class version. Lincoln was the luxury one.
Well,
Oh no. But I mean between the two, yeah.
yeah. But the
And
funny thing was,
In the case of Kia, they were basically the entry level brand, and of all things, the ones that came in America, like the first ones, this is a history lesson, bitch. A lot of these cars were based on Fiat and Mazdas before they came to America. The Fiat, the first gen, that was a protege that was built in Korea.
okay, now I see the problem here.
What's up?
Okay, for the K Manga app, this app, basically they charge you these points for chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the full purchase out of all the chapters you have to buy, that's expensive as hell.
Yeah, like I mean, some of these series are like again, we're talking One Piece numbers where they're like 1,000 deep. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not dropping like $700 to finish a fucking manga series.
know.
Listen, I'll sell the 7 Cs for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and this is how much they're charging for points.
Yeah, I think I'd much rather drop 180 bones for the entire set of 5-star stories on eBay than pay $700 for K manga.
Yeah, that's why most people prefer physical copy over digital, but this is kind of sad too, especially when you purchased a lot of points in order to unlock all these chapters, and then you find out if you're not on there for 60 days, all the purchases that you made are removed, that you don't even own them.
Yeah, you're just licensing the shit. So I mean, the only thing I could think of is you and a bunch of homies that want to read through a series, get
Yeah.
together, pool your money, buy the series, scan the shit out of it, or download the entire fucking thing,
Hmm.
and then like close the account out and roll.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that the new official manga service, Alert Viz Manga, a new subscription service available in North America audiences in more territories to come, and launches more than 10,000 chapters in Shishu and Shushugan manga and 15 simulpub titles in their catalog. So the thing is, by the looks of it, Viz is actually looking better than, even though, yeah, they censor, they're actually trying to act like they're the good guys in this opportunity of this situation.
Oh yeah, I mean they're smart. Again, I saw that Viz is like they're censoring the shit out of their mangas, and I'm not cool with that. But at least they're not trying to like nickel and dime you down to the wood chips at the
I
bottom
know.
of the fucking barrel.
And it's like the best deal in comics at $1.99, and you get to read over 10,000 chapters available to read.
Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about. So this is their switch over because they originally were doing they originally had Shonen Jump with an EN service for like a couple of years. This was like around like 2020.
Yeah.
They repackaged it as this.
All right.
Like this is all the new thing. Like they repackaged it. That's why you get Shonen Jump and all the other stuff in the mix for all of this.
Yeah. And by the looks of it, they're trying to grab because by the looks of it, people are like shilling this. Because I'm looking at the whole situation with K manga, and people are not happy with this. Because by the looks of its business model, I don't even think it's gonna work out for Kodashi.
No, I mean they're trying to charge too much for what they really have. Which again, Tokyo Revengers, it's really not that deep. People can wait. I would rather wait for you to send me a physical graphic novel
Yeah.
and read through all of it. Like I could read through 7 chapters in one book, then have to pay for chapters. Like, bro, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Which I rather buy the books than, even if they are expensive.
I mean, yeah, now that they've got more distribution, like again, American comic books killed the entire comic book store, so now you can go into fucking Kmart if you have one in your country, right?
Kmart doesn't exist anymore. At least we're at. Well, not here. So
Oh, I know. I'm just joking. Like some odd and end place like half price books that you can find. Like Barnes and Noble carries manga. They have an entire section for manga, like 4 rows deep.
you know what's fucked up? Even Walmart carries manga now. Walmart fucking
Well-
has a manga section.
Oh yeah, they do.
They also have American comics, but it's on like one little spinny rack.
Yeah, it's only small spinny rack, which I bought a few comic books from them. But the thing is, it's I know the company that distributes to them now. I think
In my case, it's actually, here's the thing: the comic section is basically a rack.
yeah,
A
But they also-
regular ass magazine rack,
yeah,
and literally there's only like a small selection. It's nothing but DC and Marvel. That's it.
Well, yeah, they don't. Comic shops are starting to go out of business, and a lot of the major distribution are going to like Walmart because.
Who do you think's to blame for all that?
Well, you've got comic books like, Gwenpool is like agender and shit, right? And you've been having like weird comics like that where it's like 50% of the characters are either some type of genderqueer or homosexual, and they're all eating and shit.
yep.
And you're just like, what the fuck is this? And nobody can move these things off of a shelf. Like I used to go in and get pull lists of like $80 worth of comics a month, and I stopped that shit in like 2015. Like once I saw the writing on the wall, I was out. So I was like the first guy to leave.
I know they had to stop. They had to stop, but they have a selection of certain books. They stopped doing DC, but they were willing to put like Archie comics in stores. But sadly, I don't know what's going on with Archie because they're no longer in Walmart.
Yeah, they used to do Dark Horse too.
Yeah, they used to,
IDW, because those were the guys who did the Archie comics, besides the Sonic comics.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
And Heather Antos just went over there, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, the sad part is that they only have like only a few comic books. Yet they're selling some DC, but only the old like used like no longer in print books that they were trying to get rid of.
Which are nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I went back into a lot of the old comic shops I used to go to,
Yeah,
and I'll buy like old back orders of like old comics,
yeah,
and that's how I get my fix from like comics from like the early '90s.
yeah. They're actually trying to do that in Marvel too.
Yeah, but like, again, how can you reconcile after you read through like hundreds of copies of Wolverine to know that he's over here getting ass blasted by Cyclops?
Yeah, and that's the funny thing. Like, I remember when Cyclops I think she was like controlled by the Silver Samurai, and she was disguising herself as Jubilee. Remember that one?
Oh God, yeah.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
Cyclops is a dude,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just said she.
Psylocke.
Yeah, Psylocke.
Psylocke. Sorry.
Oh, God. Oy, ooh.
Yeah, Psylocke. Yeah, and listen, I had a thing for Psylocke. Okay, British Asian women. Okay, that's like a weird mix up for me. I don't know if it's a
Yeah.
fetish, but I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Hey,
he likes sophisticated Asian women.
I totally don't have the Asian fever. I swear to God.
No, you just like Sophisticated. Like,
Sophisticated. Yeah,
Yeah,
got
but-
it.
Sophisticated gentlemen like the rest of us, man.
Yellow fever.
Sophisticated, like they have the proper English term.
Oh God. But
Yeah, my man's got yellow fever.
it's fine. It is what it is. We'll live with our lives the way
Uh,
that they are.
I don't.
yeah,
Why we call it sophisticated taste?
Yeah, sophisticated taste.
Highbrow, if you will.
Yeah.
Very highbrow.
But Psylocke was like one of the best characters back in the day, but they've toned all the characters down, and somehow again they put him on an island, and just to kind of give you like the understanding of how weird this whole, just so you understand what I'm talking about. They went to one of the stories I read. They went to try to snatch up who was it? I think it was Reed Richards' son.
Yeah.
They went to snatch up Reed Richards' son because he has the power to basically change the entire fucking universe around him, right?
Oh yeah.
And they try to kidnap him. Like, these are the X-Men trying to kidnap him because they're like, well, he's a mutant. He should belong on Krakoa with the rest of the mutants. And as they're fighting, they're like,
Franklin.
so what would you do to our what would happen if you took our kids away from us? Because our daughter's regular. She's not a mutant. And they're like,
I do
we
recall-
wouldn't kill her.
Wait a minute. I do recall something about how in one of the comics, Reed Richards had a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got two
His-
kids.
His power is basically he can manipulate reality with his psychic powers.
Yeah, so they wanted to kidnap him. Basically, we're going to kidnap both kids. And they were like, well, what would you do with the daughter? Because the daughter doesn't have powers. And they were like, well, in so many words or less, basically they were going to kill her or just let her die. And
Hold on.
that's...
There
Yeah.
was one part where she had like elastic powers besides other things. What's her name? Patricia Richards. That was her
Yeah,
name.
that's a suit. Yeah. She's got her dad's intelligence, so she makes shit.
And she's also apparently she can also stretch like her father. So
Yeah,
besides
but
her-
it doesn't really... Yeah, it's not the same.
outside the arm, it's nothing but arm extension. That does not. Same with the Marvel. These motherfuckers are clearly pushing that fucking bitch like crazy.
It's getting late where I'm at, and boy, do I need some sleep.
All right.
No worries, Striker,
I
man.
understand, man. Let's see.
The name's Mad Dog. See you around,
Mad
guys.
Dog. Take care.
Later, Mad Dog.
You take care.
We lost one.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It's kind of it's getting late, but it's not that bad. I'm just trying to make sure the show gets a little bit interesting. Even though most people don't watch this stream a lot, it's basically what I would call they would rather watch it later.
Well, yeah. I mean, believe me, I understand that.
Yeah, let's see. Like Marvel undermines its own. Like I'm looking at Screen Rant article right here that I just found.
Oh God,
and this is from
fucking
July.
screen.
This is from July of 2022. Marvel undermines its own trans representation with pointless joke.
Like, this is the problem that I have with Marvel, right?
Yeah.
You want to sell comics. Really, Disney bought you not for your comics. You're kind of left to your own devices over there.
Yeah.
You're a content farm. They don't care about like the comics that make the characters pop. They only
Yeah.
care about being able to use them for like the MCU.
Yeah. Like
And
and right now the DC universe is kind of like
in shambles.
in shambles because even the movies are starting to get crazier because right now they decided to bring out the Flash for some stupid reason.
Oh yeah, The Flash, the movie that'll make you forget about so and so's crimes.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that this is not like the first rodeo they dealt with when they had actors that were doing some crazy shit that this guy did. I heard there was one guy that got arrested and is now a registered sex offender. movie Ferris Bueller Day Off, and he played the principal.
What movie?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he played the principal.
Wait, what movie?
Ferris